Hello, everyone. I'm John Byrne, the 2025 LMA President, and this is part two of my year-end President's Message. It is now about the middle of December when I record this, so I have a few more things to talk about before we wrap up this year. It's been a big year, been a long year, I suppose, in some ways, and it's been our 40th year to boot. So I wanted to run through a couple of accomplishments and go over some things that maybe you've already heard from me, but it can never be said a little bit too much about what has been going on this year. The biggest thing that we did this year as the International LMA organization is debut our strategic plan. And that strategic plan has three main parts. The first part is to re-envision the member experience. And I'm going to make another plug as part of that. We want to hear from you. We're looking for feedback. We're looking for you to take a survey that we've circulated links to on email. If you haven't gotten it, please let us know. You can always use feedback@lma.org to email us with anything that's going on that you want to speak your mind about, or that you want to reach out and say something about, or maybe even just to say, hey, nice job, whatever it is you want. And if you haven't gotten that survey, please let us know. So re-envisioning the LMA member experience involves finding out what you in fact value about that experience. So we hope that you'll take a minute to answer the survey over the next couple of weeks too. We'll send another reminder, I'm sure, after this. And I think there's probably going to be a link down here somewhere, hopefully right here. But one of the other things that we did as part of our strategic plan, part two, in no particular order, is we're working to elevate the voice of LMA. And we've established two new committees to do that. And we're sort of basically looking at focusing on the profession and the professional. So by focusing on the profession, we're looking to increase the impact that we have on the legal industry in total, but also specifically the legal marketing industry, and how LMA impacts that and can be a tremendous resource for that. So we're also then focusing in on the individual and looking for ways to promote the individual professional development of all of our members. We value them, and we want to be even better about providing resources and education and all sorts of other things that will help actualize some of our members' professional development over time. We teach a lot about how to actually do the job that involves legal marketing and business development and events and all this stuff. But we don't always take as much time, and we're going to focus in on this and helping people individually develop their own skills about being a professional in this industry. And then finally, the third part is the focus in on and a recommitment to the principles of diversity, equity, inclusion. And that's something LMA has valued for a very long time. We're all in, we're still all in, and we will remain all in. More to come on that. We're going to be doing some benchmarking in the first part of the 2026 year, along with reporting back to the members sometime during the next year about all the things that have been going on. So we also, with a major accomplishment this year, is we've had some significant progress in brightening the future of our organization's finances. Specifically, what that means is that we have had an ability to really accelerate the process of rebuilding our reserves that we depleted a significant amount of back in over the pandemic. So that's something that we've about a year ahead of schedule, thanks to some amazing conferences and some amazing sponsors. So we thank them for their support, and we thank all of you for taking advantage of all of our educational opportunities over the past year, both at the international level and at the regional level. And then other things that have been happening too, we focus on technology. The advancement in our finances is going to allow us to do some real investment in technology over the next, say, 3 or 4 years. We've got a new technology committee that's going to be starting up. That's going to be focusing on, we did a technology assessment over the past year. We've got some other stuff cooking, and we're looking actually pretty positively about being able to tap into the amazing technology that's out there, and looking forward to the amazing stuff that's coming up. And then finally, there's going to be some tweaks to the international board. This nominations process will start actually up in 3 or 4 months, but we're doing some tweaks to how the board is composed. More to come on that, and the nominations process in general too. So finally, I just want to take the last little bit of this and say thank you to everyone. I've been a part of LMA now for 26 years. And I have to say, on a personal note, this has been the highlight of my professional career, to be able to have the honor and privilege of serving as your president. So to everyone who is in support of not only me personally, but the organization, over 400 members, volunteers this year, all the people who've contributed over the past 40 years, it seems not enough to be able to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Thank you so much. Have a happy holidays, have a happy new year, and really do take care. Thanks.